Hello friends, you're the Lonesome Gamer, and I'm playing Shadows of Brimstone. And we've made it, we found the second encounter, or the second clue, and we've made it into this waterfall room, and here we have to do our final battle. And to be honest, it's not really looking good. I made a mistake. I placed not enough wounds here on the bandito. He took 2 more wounds from a fight with spiders. So I placed them now here, and the saloon girl is already pretty insane. So it's not looking that great, actually. Good thing is I got 4 dynamite. That's pretty amazing. And well, these 2 combat knives plus the corruption and this orb of Rokal make her a pretty strong fighter. So I might be lucky, but in addition we have that problem here. The depth track still moves on, and I think it also moves on during this final fight. So that means basically that I only have about 3 turns to kill these all the enemies. If I don't do that, it's over. So that kind of sucks. But before we start, we have to resolve now these growing dread cards. They always appeared when this thing entered a green space. So let's see what the first one is. We have the option to cancel these growing dread cards by spending grid tokens. And we can collectively spend for each hero 1 grid token. So that means we have to spend 3 grid tokens to cancel 1 growing dread card. We can do this actually once because he's got the tonic water, but this is it then. And I'm wondering if I should. Let's do it. Okay, let's see. Dripping gore. The passage ahead drips with gore, and the floor is slick with blood of those who dared come before. All heroes are -1 initiative in the first turn of the next fight. Okay, so that's not so bad, but it's not great anyway. But let's see, what's the next one? Wave of heat. You loosen your collar and unbutton your shirt as a powerful wave of heat rolls over you from ahead, draining your energy and causing a sweat. All heroes lose 1 grid. Okay, that's not great. So these 2 guys lose a grid. He's got the tonic, so that's no grid. But okay, he loses his grid, and this lady doesn't have a grid. So. And then finally, the last growing dread card is Stench Beyond Reason. The air turns sour in your mouth and your nostrils burn as you gasp for breath. The stench of rotting death and pain is overwhelming. Every hero takes 2 horror hits. For each willpower save failed, the hero also takes d6 wounds with no defense, and they vomit uncontrollably. Okay. Oh my god. I don't believe that. Okay. That's pretty amazing, actually. Okay, so yeah, so there are first right away 2 horror hits for the gunslinger. So he needs a 4 to prevent them. And he made it. He prevented them both. Very good. So nothing happened. Now this the saloon girl. So she can't do it with that one, but she. Now let's see. She takes D6 wounds. Oh my god, that's a problem. That could actually kill her. Okay, let's see. Oh, that was close. But it was a 1. Okay, fine. So that they were really lucky. Only 1 wound. And let's see now. The guns, the bandito. He needs a 5, so this is going to be hard for him. Well, at least 1. By the way, she also takes a sanity loss. And now, in addition, he also takes a sanity loss, and then let's see how many wounds he takes. He also cannot afford to take too much, I guess. Well, yes, he's still fine. He still has 7 wounds left, so at least he cannot vomit himself to death. That doesn't count, luckily, because that was a 6. Okay, that's a 4. That's not great. So we definitely need to heal this guy before the fight starts. Okay, and now we come to the interesting point. We have to draw from this epic deck. This is the monster we have to fight right now. Let's see what it is. Okay. Well, that could have been worse, I guess. It's none of these really big monsters, which is actually good. And if we're rolling now very good, we might survive that. But I'm not sure. But we have a lot of... Let's see about this. Okay, so first let's see how many slashes there are. D3 slashers. Fantastic. That's it. This is amazing. So now I'm actually believing that we still might have a chance here. Okay, so this is 1 slasher, and then we got to draw 2 threat cards. Let's see. Okay, these are void spiders and stranglers. Well, let's see. So let's roll first for the spiders. 4. 10 of these spiders. Okay, so these are 10 spiders. And let's see how many stranglers. Oh gosh. Well, I was lucky before, but now it really sucks. 6 of them. Okay, that was pretty bad. Oh, let's see. So we got 4. And where are the others? I'm not. Where are these stranglers? Don't we have any more? Yeah, there is one here. And here we go. That's another one, actually. Yeah, here we are. Okay, so that's... We don't have any more. 6 is the maximum here. Okay. So, and then... Let's see what the other... 12 void spiders. Yeah, of course. Well, we definitely don't have them. So there is a rule what happens if there are not enough models here. Okay, so what happens now is we take all the models that are available. So there are 2 more models. And in addition, so that's not so bad actually, because just 2 instead of 12. That's definitely a difference. But now all these enemies of that specific type, they become now elite. So that means they will have one of these special abilities. We got to roll about it. We got to roll on that chart. Okay. I'm not sure if this is good or bad. I think it could have been worse. But the point is that we have to kill them all in just a few turns. But maybe there is actually hope left. So let's see now. We have to place them now. Okay, so now let's place enemies. It's going to be interesting. So first we're going to take the slasher because he's the one... No, that's actually not true. Let's see. Yeah, the slasher is a beast, the stranglers are demons. The demons have a higher initiative because of the demonic speed. So that means the slasher is actually the one with the lowest initiative. And the map 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is the space which is farthest away. So we place the slasher here. And then we go on with this checkboard pattern. And now the stranglers will be placed next. So we have one here, and we have a strangler here. And now in the lower row we actually start on the left, so we'll be here actually. No, that's not true. That's simply not true. There is none. Okay, we place one here. So actually the first one should be placed here and then the next one here. Okay, fine. And then we have another strangler placed here. And the last one will show up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and now we come to the spiders. And we start again here on the left now. So we have one here. Another one here. One here. And now we move on. And there is one here now. And another one is placed here. And I think we can use this because this is nearly... Yeah, this is more than 50%. So I think this is actually a valid space. So we place that one here. And then another one is placed here. Okay, so now you see there are actually spiders left. So that means there are 5 spiders left. So what we do now is we start now back here and fill the rest of the spaces. So place one here, another one here. My goodness. And that's kind of interesting. Maybe that is actually also a valid space. So that means that we should have placed this guy instead here, and there would be a spider then instead. Yeah, I think we can say that is a valid space here. So okay, we have a spider there, and then one of these other spiders is right here in the middle. Oh my goodness. And then finally the last one would be placed here because we start from the left again. Okay, so here we are. It's now all filled pretty badly, and this is the right time for a little bit of dynamite, I guess. So let's start the slaughter. Let me see. So first the turn starts and we have to roll again now here, and that can be now very, very important. Fantastic. This is so amazing. We made it. That is an additional turn that we have. That was important. Okay. Now these things can now make the difference if we will lose this mission or not. And by the way, the gunslinger, he now could have had, because this thing was placed, he might now do a shot. The question is, for example, is this spider in line of sight? It is in range. So I suggest what we do is we take that paper and draw a line from the middle of that space here to the middle of his space. And damn. Now, actually it isn't. There is a little bit of, see here, a little bit of black. So it doesn't seem to be in line of sight. I'm afraid I cannot shoot there. Which is sad. Otherwise I could have used now my quick draw ability. Okay. So I'm pretty sure the spiders will go first. We have a minus initiative in the first turn. But only the first turn. Because of this... What? What was that? The dripping gore. Yeah, okay. The demons have an additional initiative. So that means the stranglers have an initiative of 5. The gunslinger has an initiative of 5 too. So that means the demons will be activated before the gunslinger. This guy has an initiative of 4. She has an initiative of 4 too. So that means also the slasher will be activated before the saloon girl. These are things that we have to remember. But first the spiders will move. So where exactly will they go? So they will... Okay. The closest spider, one of these, will attack a random hero. Let's see who that will be. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is the second one. That is the bandito. So we take... Well... They have a movement value of 6, don't they? The spiders? No, they actually have a movement value of 8. So that's definitely enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they can't move any further. So here they are. And then the next spider is that one will also attack a random hero, but it has to be another one. So that will be either this lady here or the gunslinger. Basically it doesn't really matter, I guess. So it's this one. So that guy will now move behind the saloon girl, making room for the others, and attack her. And the saloon girl will again take a lot of attacks now. Then the other spiders activate, and this one will now move to the gunslinger. And there is no other way. These two are not attacked by more spiders, but the saloon girl definitely will be. They just move like this. And like this. And probably behind, so as far as possible. So I guess like that. And that guy goes here then. This one goes here. And this one goes here. Okay, the others cannot target a hero simply because there is no room for them. So they will simply move as far as possible to the closest hero, which means they will all move into the direction of the saloon girl. 1, 2. Okay, I think they simply move here. And then we have more spiders. This one here, for example, which moves here. In this game, you really don't want to be arachnophobic. This guy moves here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That looks pretty crazy. Okay, so here we go. Now it really sucks that the Saloon Girl doesn't have any ammo, any dynamite. That's really bad now. We should have given her some instead of keeping it all with the Bandito. But okay, it's too late now. So now the spiders will attack, and they will start attacking the Saloon Girl, and well, that might end in a problem. So well, we'll see about that. They do 2 damage. I have a combat value of 2 and melee 4 or higher. So the first spider here attacks. Pretty bad, 2 hits. Let's see if she can escape here. She needs a 3 or higher to escape. And she managed to do that. Very good. So now the second spider attacks. 1 hit. And she escaped again. The third spider attacks. 2 hits. Holy shit. And she escapes again. This girl is amazing. I love her. And now it's the fourth spider. 1 hit. Oops, it doesn't count. And she makes it again. 5th spider. And that is again 1 hit. Ah, shit. Okay, this time she takes 2 hits. That's not good. That's definitely not good. That brings her down to 5. So she can take another bite, but then she would be in trouble. Okay, and the last one. Okay, that's another hit. Let's see if she can escape here. Yes, she can. Very good. So I think we were really lucky here. That was pretty good, actually. So let's see what... So these were the spiders. They now activated all. Then it's the stranglers. Okay. And so where will these go? Well, they have a movement value of 6. And it's the same thing. They cannot target. Oh no, I forgot these spiders, these 2. So one targets the gunslinger. And that was a miss, and another one targets the bandito. And these were 2 hits, which is pretty bad actually. So the bandito tries to avoid them. I hope he doesn't die now. Okay, he managed at least to... Yeah, well, he managed to defend both of them. That was very good. He's not in best shape anymore. So let's see now. The gosh. Now these stranglers, they cannot reach any hero because the way is blocked. So what happens is they won't target a hero, but they will move to the closest hero. So I guess this guy moves actually here. Oh, this is definitely not next to... Well, he could move here. That guy moves here. This guy moves here. That one here. This one moves, well, up to here, I guess. And now this guy, well, I don't know. It doesn't really make a difference. If he's here, 1, 2, 3, or if he's here, yeah, it actually does. So I think he moves here. Okay, fine. So there they are. Okay, then finally the gunslinger can do his first action. What will he do? Well, he's gonna heal the bandito. So he takes the bandages and throws them away, And what does that mean? Well, discard to heal d6 wounds. And you can heal someone who is adjacent to you. That is possible. So let's hope for a good roll here. Oh, great. That's a fantastic roll. Okay, 1 wound. And then the gunslinger will... Oh, I forgot. Damn, I forgot actually. Oh shit. Well, they are all elite. Oh, come on, let's see. I hope it's nothing with the attack. If that would be the case, then we might have dared to do this all again. Let's see. So that's a 2. Void Venom. Any hero that takes 1 or more wounds from a Void Spider is -1 to hit on all of their attack activation. Okay, so she took a wound. So that means that she has now minus what? To hit. Well, that's again pretty weird. I think what is meant is that that hitting is harder. So actually it would be +1. Wouldn't it? Is -1 to hit. Any hero that takes 1 or more wounds from a Void Spider? I don't understand that. Well, I mean, I assume basically -1 to hit is now not 3+. That would be an advantage then. So I guess it simply means that it's harder to hit now. So they need a 5+. She needs a 5+ to hit. I think that's what makes sense here. And I think the Bandito, he also took a wound. So yeah, I think he also took a wound. So that means he's also -1 to hit. So that we can remember that we got this elite marker here that says, okay, all these spiders now have the elite ability too. And well, this is it. Okay, so okay, now it's the gunslinger, and he can now finally attack these Void Spiders. So what he does is he rolls 4 dice. Okay, these are 2 hits at least. And the first hit we assign to our spider. Or maybe actually we should assign the first hit to the spider of the Bandito. I think I'm going to do that this way. Okay, that's very good. So we killed that one. Pretty cool. And then, and by the way, there is another special rule with these elite monsters that says if you kill an elite monster, you get a +5 experience points. So they would now give us 15 experience points instead of 10. And the other hit is then goes then to this spider here, and that sucked. No damage here because Strength of the Void, defense +1, and yeah. Well, even if I take my Deadeye shot, it wouldn't be enough to kill that spider, so I think I will not do anything here. I think it's fine with me. Okay. And so that was the gunslinger's turn now. And he will gain 15 experience points. Okay, I'm pretty sure now it's the slasher, because he's got an initiative of 4, but the saloon girl also only has an initiative of 4 because of the gore everywhere. So that means the slasher is large, and he's got movement points 5. So he will push now the other enemies away. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he will move somewhere here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, ah, my goodness, and 5. So that means that the slasher will actually end up here, just like this, because he's large. Okay, so that was his action. And now it's the saloon girl. And I wonder what she will do. I'm really not sure. She might run away. That's an option which might be pretty useful. But I think the first thing she will actually do is she's gonna heal. So she's throw away the bandages here, and she's gonna heal. Let's hope this time we roll a little better. Okay, these are 4 wounds, so that was pretty good. So she's again down at 1 wound. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I think what I'm trying to run away here. I think that makes sense. I'm trying to run away. Yeah, okay. So I need, although I'm not absolutely sure if I really want to do that. I mean, honestly, I have a lot of health. And I have a lot of health left. Problem is, if the slasher is going to attack me, he does a lot of damage. D6, which is amazing. But, on the other hand, I'm really good in defense. So maybe it makes sense to say, okay, I try to run away from the slasher. And I also got a lot of weapons. The problem is that I'm not that good in attacking anymore because of this void venom, which is definitely a problem. Ah, gosh. Okay, so I guess, well, first, well, actually I forgot to roll with this guy for movement. I'm going to do that if I roll a 1, which I didn't. Okay, so I think I'm going to roll for movement first. Okay, that's a 4, that sucks. And, well, it's not that bad. I still can think about escaping. And let's roll first. If I roll a 4 or higher, I still can see if I want to do it. Oops. If I want to do it or not. Okay, well, now I got the choice. Let me see. Okay, damn it. I think I'm going to stay there and I'm going to try to fight. I'm really good in fighting. I can roll 4 dice. I can re-roll because of my spectacles. The problem is now I got this 5 combat value instead of 4, but hey, come on, I mean, I think it's still pretty good. So let's see what I can do. That was amazing. That was damn good. So, okay, 3 hits, 1 of them critical. I can re-roll that hit. Yeah, I mean, I could also try to, no, I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm going to re-roll that hit. Okay, I didn't make it. Anyway, so we got 3 hits, which is great. Now, let's see. We do an additional damage. So, because of this corruption point here. So now let's attack, let's assign the first damage to the first hit to that spider, because these spiders here, they kind of protect the other people from these from the stranglers. So that's not so bad. I mean, they are not so bad. So maybe we don't want to kill them at all. So first let's assign the hit to that spider here. So we need a... Well, let's see. We simply roll. They have a health of 3 and a defense of 1. Okay, that's definitely a kill. And that was the... yeah, I said that was the that was a critical hit. So, and that also means now that we have to take a willpower check. And we have a willpower of 4. So let's see. Okay, we passed that because of the orb. So, and then the second but non-critical hit goes to the next spider. So let's see how much damage we do with that. That's also enough. That's a 4 plus 1 is a 5. So that second spider is also killed. And the last hit I will assign to this spider right here. And that is also enough. Pretty cool. Okay, so I managed to kill 3 spiders. Oh, and I have to roll twice again for this willpower thing. Okay, I managed to do this twice, so I don't gain any more corruption. I'm not sure if I'm happy about that or not, but okay, this is now what happened. In addition, I can now do a shot with my... I wonder if I should do the shot with my holdout pistol now, or if I think I don't use my holdout pistol now. I think I'm going to use it later, maybe against one of the other creatures, because if I shoot now, I have to shoot at one of these models that are adjacent to me. Okay, and all this gives me now 45 experience points. Okay, and now it's the Bandito. So let's see. He will move. And what I want to do is I want to move somewhere here and then throw some dynamite. But to do this, I guess I need at least a movement roll of 2 now. Okay, so let's hope for the best here. Okay, that's cool. That's a 5. That's pretty awesome. So let's see. Okay, how far can we throw? Well, I could move right behind the... How much sanity do we have left? 5. How much sanity damage does the Strangler? Up to 2. The Slasher. The point is, I'm thinking about moving behind the girl so that she could heal me in the next turn, or at the end of the turn. But then this sucker will also move, and he will move as far as possible. So, well, he might attack one of us. I don't know. I'm at 12. I think what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to give the gunslinger... I'm going to give the gunslinger 1 dynamite before I move away. I'm not sure. Is it possible to give these items also away? I'm going to check that. So yeah, that's easily possible. One can give away items. to an adjacent hero and even to a hero on the same map tile if there are no other enemies on the board. So in this case it's absolutely no problem. So I'm going to give 1 dynamite to the gunslinger. Actually I did already. Okay, so he already has 1 dynamite. That's cool. And then I'm going to move. And I think I'm going to move here. I don't want the slasher to attack me. So I wonder if I should, on the other hand, I mean, she could heal me. Then I still would have left 11 points. It's kind of tough. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Well, basically, the slasher can reach me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He cannot reach me if I'm here on that outer space. As long as I'm there, he could not reach me. But before I move there... Oh damn, I mixed that up. Actually, this guy, I mixed these 2 minis up. I thought the gunslinger... Yeah, so I thought the gunslinger... I wanted to attack the spider of the bandito with the gunslinger. And I thought that... So I'm going to move this the spider here, because that was the one I wanted to kill. I mixed that simply up. I thought that was the gunslinger, so I removed that spider. But, okay, anyway. So I'm not... No cheating here, I just mixed these 2 minis up. So this guy doesn't have to... Well, I think he does have to do an escape roll, because he's adjacent to... Yeah, so he has to do an escape roll. So on a... He needs to roll a 4, otherwise he cannot do this whole dynamite action, which would be pretty bad. Come on! Oh, fuck! Shit! So that was completely useless now. That sucked. Okay, but hey, yeah, fine, okay, that's it. So what happens now is that... well, I gotta use my 2 guns and shoot that stupid spider. And then in the next turn we can come closer and try to attack all them. But that was now really bad. No way to do some dynamite throw here. Okay, so let's roll 5 dice. I'm just gonna shoot that spider. Okay, at least something. The bandito actually... He needs a 5 to hit, so that's a 6. That's a critical hit. So let's hope we can do this time. That's not enough. That's definitely not enough. Only 2. We would have needed 3 to hit. So the spider takes 2 wounds. And that is not good enough. Oh man. That's really bad. So that was a pretty bad turn. Because I couldn't escape that adjacent monster, I cannot move here, and that means I can't help anyway. So, and the problem was here that I couldn't kill that spider. That was pretty bad. So that means that the saloon girl is still facing all these suckers. Now, actually, what happens is that this -1 initiative penalty does not longer apply to the heroes. So the next turn starts, and we have to roll again here for this track. That's only a 7, so that means this goes down 1 more. The problem is now we have to draw another darkness card. Let's hope this is not too bad. And it is actually. Flood of bats. A black tide of bats pours through the cavern, engulfing the heroes and passing by. Each hero takes 2 horror hits, gains 10 experience, and then must pass a strength 4 test or lose 1 darkstone. Okay, so let's start with the horror hits. First it's the gunslinger. Okay, no problems for him. Then it's the saloon girl. Well, she takes 1 sanity, which is not good. She is now at 10 sanity, but she still can take 3. I mean, overall she's got 14. And then it's the bandito. And yeah, he failed completely. He loses 2. So he's at 5 sanity, which is not good. So, and then it's what happens now. We got to do a strength 4 test. Okay, so first it's the gunslinger. He only has a strength of 2, and he made it. Now the saloon girl only has a strength of 1, which sucks. And she didn't make it, so she loses her only Darkstone. This guy has a strength of 4, but we've seen him doing terribly lately, so we'll see if he's better now, and yeah, he is, so this time he made it. Okay, so that could have been worse. So again, the spiders activate. And now the interesting question is, if a spider is already attacking, will she activate again? So would that mean, for example, that that spider would move here to attack the saloon girl and make room for more spiders to come? This is something I'm not sure of, and I don't think so. I didn't play it that way, but now I'm not sure anymore. Okay, let's see. So here we go. Okay, first animal model targets staying. Once an enemy targets a hero, it will continue to target and attack that hero until they are KO'd or until the hero is no longer adjacent. Well, okay. The enemies are moved to be evenly spread. Until all activating enemies have been moved. So I think actually the enemy might move. Distance. So that is definitely now an interesting point. Will these spiders move again, or will they simply stay there and attack? It's not. I don't find that in the rules. I think they won't move a second time. It says here targeting heroes and movement. So that sounds a bit like this is basically one. Well, one type of action. Both these things, you target and then you move. It sounds like it's basically one action. And it also says here, when activated, the first thing that the enemies do is to target heroes and move towards them to attack. So it seems like attacking is definitely something different. And yeah, there's also once all of the currently activating enemies have targeted a hero and have been moved, it is time for each of them to attack. And here it says staying on target. Once an enemy targets a hero, it will continue to target and attack that hero until they are KO'd or until the hero is no longer adjacent. So it seems to me, once they have targeted a hero, they stay on that hero. And I don't think they will move as long as they are adjacent. I might be wrong here, but I don't know actually. I mean, thematically it makes sense that they don't move because they are attacking me, they are biting me, they have their, I don't know. I mean, they are fighting me, so they don't move away to make room for the others. You know, these are beasts, not some tactical soldiers or whatever. So I guess I won't move them. Okay, well, if you got another opinion here, feel free to post it. I don't know about that. It's hard to say, I guess. So, what happens now is these void spiders activate. So, these three have targeted me. But now these ones didn't. So one of these, and I can choose which one because they're both at the same distance, will also target me and then move as close as possible toward me. So that would be here. And I guess this is it then. And then the others will also move, but they cannot get closer. It's not possible for them to come closer. So they stay where they are. So that was the activation of these spiders. And then we start rolling for hits again. So the first spider attacks, and that is one hit. Let's see if the Saloon Girl can prevent that. Yes, very, very good. The second one attacks. 2 hits. Come on, girl, you can do that. Oh, shit! That was bad. That was pretty bad. So she's now down at 5 wounds. Fuck. And again, she took one of these bites, which is also pretty bad because of this venom, the void venom. So the third one will attack then. And these are again 2 hits, and we only can take 1 more wound, otherwise we're KO'd. Okay, so we took 1 more wound. Well, actually, that's not quite true. We can take another wound now. So let's see. The last one attacks, and again 2 hits. Man, so we can take only 1 more wound. Okay, that's exactly what happens. We took another wound, so we're nearly dead. It's time for her to run away. Definitely. And yeah, so these were the spiders, and now it's the gunslinger. And so he rolls for movement first, and that is a 2. And now he can try to escape with a 4 or more, and he didn't make it. Great. So now what he could do is, he could risk it. I want to throw that dynamite. I think that is pretty important. And I can now actually risk to... I'm going to throw away that tonic. It's painful, but I'm going to risk that. I want to escape that spider. And I made it. That's very good. So I can now move here. 1, 2... Okay, or am I going to move here? Maybe I should move here, actually. And now I can throw the dynamite. So let's see. I got a strength of 2, so I can throw the dynamite up to 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not bad. I guess where I want to throw it is... yeah. The problem is, if I don't hit... I think if I throw that at the slasher right away, if I don't hit... and the dynamite bounces in a bad way, it could actually kill the saloon girl. On the other hand, I think it would be pretty effective if we could throw it there. I don't know, but then if it kills these spiders, then these stranglers would come closer and maybe attack the saloon girl. I see. So maybe that's not the best idea. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the dynamite here on that space with the spider back here. Yeah. Okay, just like that. And I need a 3 or higher. And I have that. Okay. So that is pretty cool, because that means now that I can do quite some damage to this space and all adjacent spaces. I do now a d6 damage, ignoring defense. So that's really cool. So let's start with the spider where it landed on. Okay, that thing is dead. And that will also give us now probably a lot of experience points. And then let's take that strangler up here. Ooh, shit. That was pretty bad. Only 1 hit. Okay, I'm going to place a wound here. And then the spider here. Okay, that killed the spider. And now the probably most interesting thing is this sucker here, this slasher. So if we roll a 6, we killed the slasher right away, which would be so absolutely amazing. But, well, it's pretty unlikely. But we'll see about that. Ah, damn it! But 3 is also a good start. That's really a good start. 3 hits, 3 wounds for the slasher. So I'm going to place them here. There's only 1. So that was cool. And then I'm going to attack this one here. And that is also killed. Then we're going to attack that strangler down here. And yeah, this time it's also killed. Finally, we attack that sucker here. Okay, we also killed that guy. So overall, I think we can say that we were pretty successful with this action. Only sad thing is that we did, well, basically it was just great. Let's be honest, we did really good. Okay, cool. I love dynamite. It's extremely powerful. Okay, all this action now gave me overall 125 experience points. That was pretty amazing. And yeah, so that means now I got enough experience points to level up with the gunslinger. Okay, so that's pretty interesting now. You can level up at the start of your turn. So he cannot do this during this turn. If he does, he will recover his full health and sanity. So it's a little sad that this guy is completely fit anyway. if the Bandito has no chance to cover to level up, I think in the next turns. But maybe the Saloon Girl can if she survives that. I'm not even sure how much experience she has. I have to calculate that again. So we'll see about that.